Viva, viva, no Palestina. She'll be free from the river to the sea. Viva, viva, no Palestina. She'll be free from the river to the sea. Alright, everybody, let us not forget whilst we are here for Palestine, the people of Congo, the people of Sudan, the people of Haiti, and all oppressed people around the world suffering as a result of imperialism and colonialism. The cause for Palestine is a cause for global justice, and this cause will not stop until our demands are met, and our demands are justice, peace, and liberation for all human beings living on this planet.
Free! Free!
I'm going to speak to you. You're standing here listening to us, and I'm speaking to you. If you're here with me today, you know why we're here. And you've already realized what's happening, but I want you to listen. If you're sitting there eating your food, I want you to listen. For the last 9 months, we've seen the most horrific genocide take place. A genocide live streamed to our phones. We've seen horrific scenes we've never witnessed before. So many dead children. We've seen bombed schools, we've seen bombed hospitals, bombed churches, bombed mosques, bombed homes. We've seen safe zones being bombed. We've seen beheaded children. We've seen children carried around in plastic bags. Body parts carried around in plastic bags. We've seen a limbless girl hanging from the wall with arms and legs chopped off. We've seen a child squished under the rubble
Palestine will be free!
Ruled by criminals in a country which is ruled by a criminal. Someone who says that it's okay to cut water, essential supplies, that the siege is appropriate, killing children is appropriate. This is the country we're living in, and these are the politicians that have taken office in the past week and a half. So then we say, we are watching you. We're watching your every move. We're watching and demanding a free Palestine. We're watching and demanding that Palestine is freed the same way it was imprisoned by this country. It started here, it ends here. It started on these streets, it ends on the streets. Free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free!
last Thursday marked the 29th anniversary of the Srebrenica genocide. A genocide that happened in Bosnia on European land. Yet the lessons from that genocide has not been heeded. The lessons have not been heeded by any of our politicians. They will pay lip service. They will say that they oppose genocide. 29 years later, after they saw and they watched and allowed the genocide of 8,000 Muslim men and boys to be genocided on European soil and said never again. It was the biggest, largest genocide of any people after the World War, after the Second World War, in Europe. They claim that they have heeded lessons. They go every year and mark the 21st, 22nd, 29th this week. 29th year anniversary of the genocide. But then they're happy with the genocide that is being televised. Back then, in 1995, I don't know how many of you were watching the genocide or parts of it on the TV. Now every single phone has images of our children being bombed, massacred, bled to death, molded by dogs, their flesh eaten in the streets. Why? This country has the power. Our politicians have the power. Our politicians, with just one phone call, could end this genocide. Don't let anybody say to you that what can we do in the UK? What can our politicians do? We started it, we end it. We started it, we end it. And to Gaza we say, we're so sorry. We're deeply sorry. We cry. We genuinely do. You are us and we are you. We die with you. We live with you. We struggle with you. We survive with you. We will keep walking the streets every single week until you are free, until Palestine is free.
Not forget, when we talk about the tragic events that took place in the Holocaust, everybody is disgusted, and quite rightly so. And they say this was the single largest massacre of human beings by one nation or one tyrant in history. What about the 20 million Africans killed by Leopold, the King of Belgium? Where is that in your history books? Why do the lives of black and brown people not matter? You say they matter, and we will remind people day in, day out that all lives are equal, and any loss of life we oppose and we stand against. But for now the focus is on the genocide in Gaza, because the whole damn world is complicit and needs to be held accountable. So say it loud and say it clear. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Cardiff. You're still here, you still turn up, and you know how to make noise. Week after week, month after month, we aren't out here for fun anymore. This is not fun, it never was. People are exhausted, yet they still show up. But every single day, when I go home and I open my phone, it gets worse. How can it get worse? Now, there is literally no shame in the narrative. There is no more hiding behind narratives. There is a very obvious genocide. And as we march through town, we get asked, what's wrong with Gaza? If you don't know what's wrong in Gaza by now, you've been sleeping for 9 months. You are part of the problem, not the solution. No matter how long it takes, for every day we see another image and another horror and another tragic murder. They're not deaths, they are murders. They are genocides committed by Israel, funded by both the USA and the UK. The reason we march on our streets is because the weapons are manufactured in Wales. So when people stop